Great time to be a football fan and a sports bettor. It's Wild Card Weekend in the NFL. I'm Alex White here with Micah Roberts and Kenny White for Odds Checker. We've got the AFC East matchup. We're going to break it down for you. New England Patriots at Buffalo Bills. The Bills are -4 right now. The total 44. Money line, the Bills -$2. New England plus 170. Now, Kenny, I'm going to start with you. These two have already faced each other twice this season. How do you see this game going?
Yeah, both won on each other's home field too, Alex. New England 14-10 in Orchard Park where this game's being played. That was the rain and wind game that was 35-mile-an-hour winds, and the Patriots threw the ball just 3 times. The second time around was for the division, basically. Buffalo won the game 33-21. Great win. They were getting a point. Total was 43.5 in that game. Going to be very cold there, 5 degrees at kickoff. It's going to feel like 7 below. But there's very little wind, 6 miles an hour. So that's a break for the offenses. Buffalo, I think, is the better team in this game. I think offensively, their offensive line should be good enough to put up rushing yards in this game. They haven't run the ball a lot this year. Singletary's had a nice year, not a great one. Moss has been okay. Allen is the major X factor. But the Patriots defense, the front four, was beat up last week. Miami just ran right through them. And if the Patriots can do the same thing, that run will set the pass up. I like Buffalo in this game. I think they're a team that should be 6.5 here in this spot. Again, I think they're better passing the ball as well. Mac Jones feeling pressure down the stretch. Go check his numbers. Has as many INTs as he does touchdowns. So I think he's feeling the pressure. Maybe hit that rookie brick wall at the end of the year. Allen with the playoff experience is a big plus factor for me in liking the Bills, Micah.
Yeah, I do like the Bills too, and I agree with your assessment on what the spread should be. It should be 6.5 because the Patriots are not the same Patriots when they first met in Buffalo in that game you mentioned, 14-10. They've gone south. They went on a bye and then went 1-3 over their last 4 games. Their big win was 50-10 over the Jaguars. Not playing extremely well. Mac Jones has had 5 interceptions over his last 3 games, and I just think that they've kind of, like you mentioned, hit the brick wall a little bit. Rookie having a little trouble. Belichick trying to work out a game plan to incorporate the youngster and not put him into too many pressure situations. He's going to lay it out on the line here. Belichick always does. Playoff times, good to see him back in there with somebody else after taking that hit when Brady won the Super Bowl last year. Belichick's still back. He's a great coach, and he's going to be fine in this game. But the Buffalo Bills, 4 straight wins. They had that loss to the Patriots, and they lost a thriller against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it was that game, I think, that they kind of flipped the switch and said, it's go time, playoffs in 4 weeks. And here they are. They won the division. Spread's cheap. Patriots, to me, are not properly rated for this game. I think they should be a couple points down lower. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Bills here. And 4, I think, is lots of value.
Okay, let's move on to the total. It is sitting at 44. Go ahead, Micah, start us off on this one.
Yeah, this is a tough one because the Bills' offense has been rolling well. You've seen Josh Allen get out there and run a little more. In fact, he had the most rushing yards of his career, which is hard to believe this season. Only 5 TDs, but like 721 yards rushing. They've done well, but we've seen, at least in the first game, they were able to isolate somebody on Josh Allen all the time and not let him get around that corner and make those fantastic moves he does on the run. So I'm a little skeptical of either the over-under. I could see the Patriots just running clock with the running game. That is very effective. Damian Harris has been really good the last 3 games and all season with 15 touchdowns. So that would be something I look at. So if I think that's the case, I'd go under. But if I think Josh Allen's going to do his thing, something similar to last game, when they were at the Patriots, go over. So I wish I could help you on a side either way, but I don't have anything there.
Hey, on the total, I'm going to say this game gets a little loose where the Buffalo Bills get out in front and the Patriots are forced to now play fast and throw the football. My total in this game, 50.5. And I'm looking at alternate markets on the odds checker screen. And make sure you sign up at oddschecker.com. You want to get the best possible odds you can. So I'm looking at the screen, and I found if I go to DraftKings right now, I can go over 48.5 points and get plus 155. It's the highest number in the market. It's $10 higher than most books. It's lower than my total, but it's still right below a key number. 49 is a key number. 51 is a key number. So I'm going to go over 48.5 plus 155 on the total. I think it's going to be a back and forth game. Forgot to mention this one thing on the side. The Buffalo Bills are 10-1 in their team's history playing playoff games at home in this stadium. Used to be Rich Stadium. I think it was Bill Stadium at one point. I know it was now it's Highmark Stadium. So many name changes it's gone through, but however many name changes, it doesn't matter. The Bills win when they're in this building.
Great information as always. Looking forward to this matchup on Saturday, New England Patriots at Buffalo Bills. I'm Alex White with Micah Roberts and Kenny White for Odds Checker. We'll see you next time.